It's the weekend. It's Mailbag. It didn't do the countdown, did it? It didn't start recording before the countdown. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It is the weekend. It is Mailbag. I am joined this week by Ian, Dave. I'm making his debut. John Morton, who you may know from a couple of cracking articles on blueroom.co.uk towards the end of last season. Did some belters on sort of memories of Goodison and one on Nelson Dock, which is still to be decided, isn't it, John?
Yeah, it's still up in the air, apparently.
Yeah, it's out there though. So
yeah,
how is everyone? Okay,
good as gold.
Good, yeah.
Couple of pops.
Good stuff. Right, on this week's show, we'll be talking about transfers, free kicks, football memories, crying it in, fuming, moaning, beer, cones, films, bragging planets, getting the steps in, and more. But we will kick off with this one from Maggie, especially for you, John, seeing as the first show. Welcome, fresh meat. Please immediately sing your introductory Mailbag karaoke song. Thank you.
Do I have to sing it? Okay, it's John Cage, 4 minutes 33. That's my go-to.
You can do as a rendition if you want. You don't have to. I would never want to put it on the spot.
It would just be 4 minutes 33 of silence. That's the thing. That's literally the thing. It's 4 minutes 33 of silence.
We could do that. We've had more awkward pauses on here, so you never know. Yeah, I think Pete's the only one who sings on Mailbag because he's got a great voice, hasn't he?
Oh no, I got banned from the school play.
That's fucking terrible.
I had to mime.
But the teacher's actually bullying you instead of the kids.
Yeah, fair point. I had a dead deep voice when I was a kid, so I had to sounded like Barry White singing it.
Your balls dropped when you were like 3.
He did, and then he went back up.
I'll keep me singing for the bus.
Yeah, you got your own venue, haven't you?
Do you want to close the show down and people turning off and that?
Absolutely not. You can be the showstopper at the end. Right, so we'll move on to hot topic. Obviously, after me and Dave have been moaning quite a lot on Blue Monday that the club haven't got their arse into gear to make signings, they go and sign a pretty decent midfielder by all accounts. I know the floodgates will obviously open and we'll have a whole new squad in time for Leeds. But in the spirit of that, who was your favourite ever Everton summer signing? John, I'll come to you first.
Does it have to be an actual signing or can it be something that went wrong?
Always happy for things that go wrong. Go for that.
I like the protracted ones that don't always turn out. So just for the pure comedy value of how Everton actually are. Do you know Muller in 94?
Yeah, Brazilian lad.
Yeah, turns up looking swanky.
I thought you were going to say Thomas Muller then.
Oh, no, well, we could only dream, couldn't we, of someone like him?
Well, hasn't he gone? He's gone to the arse end, the American.
Yeah, he's gone to Canada, hasn't he? He's gone to
yeah.
Toronto or one of them pointless exercises. But yeah, so Muller, when he turns up, looking like, do you remember it? The photos and the video where he dressed like Richard Keys in the 90s with his coloured jacket? So the wage packet went, yeah, and then they went, well, that's after tax. And he went, no. And then he disappeared. We never saw him again.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Then we got Nigel Martin in 96. When big Clifford Finch, if you think you can get a better deal at Leeds, go to them. Here's the directions.
I mean, also, I love Birkenhead more than most people, but to take a footballer to Birkenhead when he should be signing for Everton, it's like, you don't do that, do you? Come on.
No.
Well, you might have got some DJ Spuddles, might you think? I think that was the signing on for packing of DJ Spuddles.
For anyone who doesn't remember DJ Spuddles, they were chips that had sauce on the inside, I think, didn't they?
Yeah, fried chips, yeah. And they were also the ones that nearly were sent Everton bankrupt.
Yeah. Was that the thing? Was it DJ Spuddles that did it?
Allegedly.
Yeah, apparently.
That was such a disaster for Park Foods that Johnson was siphoning money from Everton into Park Foods.
That was allegedly what happened.
Allegedly.
Can't say for sure, but I mean, no one listens anyway, so I wouldn't worry about it. Ian, what's yours?
There was a few I was thinking of, but the one that I'm going to say is Gary Speed. When we first signed Gary Speed, knowing how well that he played at Leeds over the years, what he was like in the air as well for a midfielder, and then when we found out that we'd signed, it was like, what's he going to do? He's an Evertonian as well. I think it was Kevin Ratcliffe's paper boy or something like that back in the day. So and when he came in, he hit the ground running. So yeah,
amazing.
Garry Speed for me, definitely.
Yeah, definitely great one. Dave,
Sandro.
You know what I was actually thinking John Collins. I was very excited by that signing.
Sandro was like the poster boy for when the dreams were coming true, and he was just so shit. So
Well, we said last week he didn't even score in the 22-0, did he?
That is, us four could score a couple in that 22-0.
I bet he didn't even score in training.
No, I mean, the thing is though, right, so it was dead exciting at the time, wasn't it? Because he'd had a great season at Malaga. He'd been a Barcelona player. It was like, he looks mustard, this fella. Then he scored that goal against Seville. I thought, he can slot here, and then that was it.
And the fact when he paid $5 million as well.
Yeah. Would you remember, Rob Palmer, the commentator, Rob Palmer?
Yeah.
We had him on because he did La Liga on Sky, if you remember it, and was the commentator for it. And so we got him on, and he was saying like, he's an immense talent, but I'm sure he said something like with pre-warning sort of thing. He was like, he does really well in La Liga. I think he's like consistently good player. Whether he can cut it in the Premier League, I'm not so sure. I remember at the end of the show, me and Matt going, he's fucking taking the piss here. This fella's going to be like world class, isn't he? He's absolutely spot on.
I think on the wages he was on as well, he was nearly Machini's DJ Spuddles, wasn't he? Because I think we're still paying his wages, aren't we?
The only time he looked good was in that Goodison Park anniversary shirt.
The polo.
Yeah.
I had missed
that, by the way.
I've actually got it. Behind me, I think.
Really? It's a stunner that. We should have wore that last day at Goodison.
Yeah, I went to I wrote an article for Everton. Well, not for them, but a competition one about Everton. Remember My Everton or whatever it was?
Oh, yeah.
And I got invited to the match against Brentford. And then a couple of weeks later, I went to watch the training at Goodison. And I got that shirt signed by that squad. So it's probably worth less now. Having Mope's signature on it.
Yeah, you're not getting top dollar off classic footy shirts for that, are you?
No, but I did
less with the actual players on.
I took my father-in-law, and he hates Mope. Like he's a devout Christian, my father-in-law, and hates not really in his vocabulary, but he hates Mope. So I made him.
Wasn't he in the headlines this week?
They are thinking of terminating his contract, aren't they? Because But I made my father-in-law get a picture with him, and I'll try and dig the picture out one time, but it's hilarious. He's just not happy.
There's no way. Like, that was it for me for Kevin Thelwell. Anytime anybody gave him any compliments, it was just like those two words. Yeah.
Thing is,
that's a disgrace, that.
But he did get a good deal to sell him, to be fair. He kind of dug himself out of that hole.
No, he never. He signed him in the first place, Les. You fucking shite.
It's the transfer equivalent of that Tim Howard save against Southampton, isn't it? That's what that is.
Yeah,
100%.
Definitely.
It's a modern day Kroldrup.
Yeah, that's much more accurate, that.
Some answers to this then. Tangled Up In Blues said Pat Nevin, 1988. Orkin Shelfgis, 95. Sheer class. JK, favourite summer signing has to be Lukaku or the Yak. Both felt like we'd taken a giant step forward. Yaj D, Tony Cottee was definitely up there. Thought he would take us on to another league title. Unfortunately, the team squad deteriorated rather rapidly. I'm just up to that bit now. And Gav Buckland's the end. Still haven't read that. I've been reading it for ages. It's just heartbreaking the way it all just unravels. A lot of
isn't he one of your favourites, isn't he, Les? Tony Cottee?
Yeah. Oh, my mate absolutely loves him, but we both love Tony Cottee. Like,
I love Tony Cottee, quality.
Yeah, I do, but the way it ended with
that was given. I don't even think Thelwell could have thought up a transfer.
No, that was £500,000 and Tony Cottee for David Burrows. Have you seen the cover of Porno by Irvin Welsh, the kind of sequel to Trainspotting?
Yeah,
it's got the blow up doll on it. That is David Burrows. It's the double of David Burrows, and it was more effective at left back.
Definitely. God, yeah, that's got to be one of the worst deals in history, hasn't it?
Unbelievable.
David's favourite summer signing was Lineker and Big Dunk returning. Gary got to be Kanchelskis, just won the cup and signed a superstar. Oliver, for excitement, nothing ever beats the signing of Daniel Amakachi. As a kid who was just getting into football, watching the World Cup for the first time, then seeing my favourite player from the World Cup sign for the Blues, and always a legend for the semi-final. What a day.
That was a great shout, that.
Yeah.
Do you remember how that evolved, the Amakachi transfer? Do you know, we're looking at, like, talking about the Diblin and Grealish and whoever now taking the, like, biblical epics now, aren't they?
Yeah.
But we had the first report was on early Saturday morning. I think it was the 27th of August on the Saturday. And then on the 30th, he actually announced the signature at signing and was presented at Goodison on the Tuesday of the half-time of the Notts Forest game.
That's quick work for a World Cup start, isn't it?
Yeah, it was just... Although the rumours are that we were meant to sign Amuniki. We wanted Amuniki and we got Amakachi.
I tell you what, I think we played Queen's Park Rangers and he had a shot and it was one of the worst shots I think I've ever seen. He just spews up wide and like in the park end and it like just misses the corner flag. He's like about 5 or 6 yards out and you think, Jesus Christ.
Do you remember the silence that hit that greeted that?
You just think like, hold on, what have we got here?
When we signed him, there was obviously the first black play we'd ever bought because the previous person before we'd had who played for us was Cliff Marshall, who came through the youth system.
Yeah.
So there was this thing of we didn't want to carry on being seen as racist. So the fans were more accepted of him, I think, because of that.
Yeah.
Because of the potential connotations. So when that missed, there was like kind of an intake of breath, like a vacuum. And then a polite round of applause.
Unlucky you didn't.
Unlucky son, carry on. Yeah.
Do you know what? There's one transfer from that summer that like always sticks in my mind as a protracted one. Another one that never came off and was a bit of a disaster was Martin Darling.
Oh yeah.
He's also Blackburn.
Swedish fella. He ended up at Blackburn, but like he was another one who strung us along quite a bit, didn't he? That summer, I think.
Yeah. Well, we tried to sign him 2 years before. Do you remember we played a friendly in '92 against Borussia Mönchengladbach at Goodison? First time we wore the salmon and navy striped kit.
Some knowledge.
I love that knowledge, that recollection there.
It was a terrible game.
The Danish FA.
That was about 4 years after. That's when we first registered our interest in him. And we tried to do a deal in '92, but nothing ever came of it. So
just one of those that wouldn't go away and would just never come to us.
And never happened, Yeah.
The thing is, so the amount of foreign players that came in after that '94 World Cup was unbelievable, wasn't it?
That was a belter World Cup, that
was a brilliant World Cup. Made better by us not being in it.
Yeah, well, I think that's why we had that influx of foreign players, because everyone was watching the players rather than England.
Yeah, without a doubt.
So people were seeing, like, I mean, the '94 World Cup gave us the greatest hairstyle of any footballer ever. That Bulgarian player, Trifon Ivanov.
Oh yeah,
the mullet and the wispy beard.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. He died last year, but
every one of their team, the name ended in off, didn't it?
Yeah.
Which
was? Do you remember was it the following World Cup when the Romanians all dyed the hair blondes?
Had the hair blondes. One, I think. Yeah. A couple more for this. Rory said Andrei Kanchelskis, was he the last truly world-class player we signed in their prime? What we would give for a player in his mould this summer, proper right winger. Remember those? Tricky EFC, Andrei Kanchelskis as well. Newcastle game was his first season ticket going the game without an adult at 15 years old. Junior blue in the Gladys Terracin, £55 for the season.
Wow.
Happy days.
Wow.
And Adi Dassler, Wursag, two of my favourite things there. Andrei Kanchelskis or James Rodriguez, dream buys. Oh my God, Rodriguez. Dreamy.
There's only Paddy Boylan seen Rodriguez.
Yeah, none of us saw him, did they?
No, we didn't.
That
whole season was just a fever dream. Right, we'll move on. Ian, it's your question. Do you want to ask it?
Go on. In the last few weeks, I've asked the question of who scored, what goal would you have liked to have scored, and what save would you have liked to have made. This week is what free kick would you have liked to have scored?
I'll for this one.
Can I go first?
Straight off. But...
Go first, go on.
Baines against Chelsea in the FA Cup. When we had that lovely cream kit, the similar one that we got this. That goal was magic. Got us. I thought we were going to win the cup that year because we won on penalties and that got us there, didn't it? Just a stun of that. And you probably pick Baines for the loads of them, really, couldn't you?
Yeah, I've got two and he's one of them. I think I know yours, John.
Well, it's two technically.
Yeah.
Two, but what it's technically one. Sheedy 84-85 against Ipswich in the quarter-final.
Yeah.
Take it too early. And then the referee makes him take it again. And he just smacks it into the opposite corner. Past a good keeper. That Ipswich keeper at the time, Paul Cooper, was a great keeper. He had one of the best. I think he still has got the best records of saving penalties of all time in England.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
He was a good keeper, yeah.
I think I might be wrong, and I probably am at this, but I'm sure he actually saved more than was scored against them. Like it was like 51-49, something stupid like that.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
I think mine is it. So I've got a Sheedy one, and it's the one he scored at the Kop in '87. Now I know we got beat. Yeah, I know we got beat 3-1 in that game, but we were on our way to the title, and to ping that free kick in and give the Kop the V's. I mean, that's just.
No, he was doing 3-2-1. The TV show, remember?
Who is it who follows up behind him? Is it Agent Heath?
Yeah, and done the same. Yeah.
And then obviously, if I had scored that, I would have ran into my dad at the Camden Road when he jumped out. I've always got to tell that story about that. And the other one, Baines v Newcastle, where he just blanoed it. I think that would have been the most satisfying hit of a free kick ever.
I mean, if that wasn't for the net and the stands, that'd still be going now.
Oh, 100%. There's that view from above, isn't there, as well?
Yeah.
The sensible soccer view, it's amazing. Ian, what's yours?
Les, you've took it. You've taken mine. It was going to be.
Sorry, look at me going in with two.
No, I didn't have my season ticket, and I used to go on our chairman of the supporters clubs, John, his season ticket. So every other games I went to. Anyway, we played Villa at Goodison, and it would have been, I think, might have been Moyes' last season, and Kevin Morales scored a fantastic free kick to Gladys Street against Villa.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And I said to him, I nudged him, I said, Tony, he's going to score you. Like, no, bang, beautiful free kick. And there wasn't many games that we lost that season that I went to. I was some sort of rabbit's foot then.
Yeah, we were very good that season. I thought that it'd be a bit remiss not to mention at this point is actually incredible, isn't it, that Gylfi Sigurdsson never scored one free kick for us.
Crazy, isn't it?
Before he signed, it was like a penalty for Swansea, giving him a free kick. Yeah.
No, he must have scored a free kick.
He didn't. He didn't score one for us. I think the closest he came, he hit the post against United, didn't he?
Yeah.
But he never scored a single free kick for us.
And it's what we bought him for.
Exactly. And then you've got them 2 free kicks from Baines against West Ham as well. I remember Charlie Nicholas. I was watching it on Soccer Saturday, and he was like, unbelievable. He just went, and he's done it again. I don't believe it. It was this bloke.
Right, we will move on to the next one. JK has asked, what's your favourite non-Everton football memory, Dave?
That's a tough question. That's really difficult. Do you know what's come to my mind? My favourite one was when the start of, because I was just in year 10 or 11 in school, and it was when the Korea and Japan World Cup started. And I think the first game was, I think Ireland played in the first game. It might not. In fact, would it be? No, it'd be France, Senegal, wouldn't it?
Ireland was USA, wasn't it?
Yeah. But I remember how good Ireland were in that tournament, and Robbie Keane scored against Germany. I think he got knocked out in the, was it penalties? Maybe got knocked out in the,
by Spain, didn't he?
That was it, yeah. And like I thought,
16,
I think after that, like Gary Breen was going for about 60 million or something like that. You know when it used to go a bit crazy after someone had a half decent 3 games in a World Cup.
Yeah,
it felt like that. But I just remember it because, like, in the middle of the summer, you could go into school at about 6 a.m. You'd throw on a free brekkie for you, and you could watch that before school the day started. But like, obviously, half the kids got off after the game.
Gary Breen was on a free, wasn't he? You remember Coventry?
West Ham, was it? He went to.
No, Sunderland. He went to Sunderland, didn't he?
Oh, did he end up at Sunderland?
Yeah, and he was on in 2002. He was on 50 grand a week, something mad like that.
Yeah.
You know, and he spoke to us, and we were like, "No, thanks, not at that price." And we signed Yobo instead, didn't we?
I tell you what, that's a good.
It's a good upgrade, isn't it?
Yeah,
good fork in the ground, that isn't it, to go that way instead.
But does anyone remember the rumours about Yobo?
No.
About he was remember he was injured for a bit and he didn't play until about late September, early October. And the rumours were that he couldn't hit the ball and that he was rubbish and that we were trying to send him back. So a bit
we played.
Yeah.
We played against Chelsea when he was on loan. was Marseille, wasn't it? Yobo.
Yeah, Yobo, yeah, from
He
Marseille.
was on loan in the second half of the season, and he cleared the ball by doing an overhead kick. And I remember looking at him thinking, you know, we've signed like the best centre back I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
he was close to being that, like he was top class.
Bellamy ended him though, didn't he? Kind of.
Yeah.
Do you remember that game he got sent off when we lost 2-1? And he pulled him back and got sent off in the first half. And his form dropped after that, didn't it? Because from like September to December, he was absolutely brilliant. He looked like world class. And then he got sent off against Bellamy, and he wasn't terrible, but he never looked that good again.
Yeah.
It's like Des Walker against Overmars.
Didn't he score our only goal when we got beat 5-1 after we got knocked out of the Champions League? Didn't he score we got beat 5-1?
He did, yeah.
I'm sure he died. Did we take the lead that game as well, or equalise?
No, we were.
Bucharest.
I think it was 1-1, wasn't it? And then it was 4-4. Because I remember thinking of 3-1. This isn't disastrous. Let's just shut up shop. You know, Moyes doing what Moyes should do, and instead he decided to turn into like, I don't know, like that Venus Michels with the Dutch team of '88 trying to attack, and it was just like absolutely.
The only thing I remember properly about that game was Arteta getting nailed.
Awful.
That was the home game, wasn't it? By what was his name? Was it Tamas who hit him?
No, I think Dunk.
Tamas is the one who dunked.
Was it?
It was
Dunk punched the wrong person or something like that.
Yeah. And it was Beattie was the only one trying to end that lad's career.
Yeah. Big fan of Duncan Ferguson hitting people on mistaken identity, though. He's kind of the best. You're not beating that.
Definitely not.
John, what's your favourite non-Everton football memory?
We just discussed it earlier. It's Michael Thomas last minute. Now, take Liverpool out the equation. It is made sweeter by it being Liverpool, but everyone goes on about Aguero. But you'll never get this again. This is two teams. This is like basically a league title deciding playoff. Yeah. And Arsenal had to do it with, by 2 clear goals. And then you've got McMahon 1 minute on everyone. And it just had everything. It was just like the perfect ingredients for drama and why football is what football is. And it was Liverpool.
Ian?
Well, John's beat us for it, but my other one was going to be Gary Lineker scoring against Germany in 1990.
Oh yeah,
just obviously after the goal that went in off Paul Parker, and then I think it was Paul Parker played the ball into Lineker. He held off the defender, and it was a fantastic finish. Just remember as a kid just going absolutely crazy. But yeah, it was just, and that World Cup, I still think we should have won that World Cup.
Yeah, massively underrated goal, lad, as well.
Yeah.
Because the touch,
the defender, and the touch, and then the finish. Yeah.
And ironically, he didn't shit himself on the pitch for once.
No.
I think mine was just the entire 1986 World Cup. First one I remember. And
France,
it was magic.
France and Brazil, what a game.
Yeah.
Were you allowed to stay up for the England-Poland game, Les?
Yes. Yeah, I remember that.
Well. I remember England played, I think it was Portugal, Morocco, and Poland, and they were like half. I think I stayed off school. I was like, "Oh, can I stay up, my mic on?" And then obviously with Gary Stevens, Trevor Stevens, and Lineker for the first goal against Poland, and it was like, unbelievable.
Yeah,
Everton's going to win the World Cup.
And then Ray
Morocco game as well.
Was that when Ray Wilkins lashed the ball at the ref?
Yeah,
was that Portugal?
Brian Robson did his shoulder, didn't he, as well, in that one?
That was Morocco. Yeah. Portugal, we got beat 1-0, I think, didn't we?
Yeah.
And Morocco, we drew 0-0 with.
That was a World Cup, that. Incredible.
Loved it.
Next up, Garry. What's the best result you've had from crying into something? His was bagging last-minute Oasis tickets while at Blackburn in pre-season of the week. I was made up for Garry when he told me this, because he missed out on tickets for it, and he was livid, and he was gutted. And he just I'm not getting tickets here. Couldn't get them at all. And then he was at Blackburn away in the afternoon, and he were playing Manchester on the Saturday night. And he managed to get tickets somehow and got there. So it absolutely made up for him.
I didn't see this question.
Ian, when have you cried it in? I can't think of anything for this.
No, I can't either. What when you say cried it in, what do you mean? Like lied about something or just played on it or?
Yeah, just where you sort of say, "Oh, this is never going to happen," and it does.
getting tickets for a game. I think it was a Premier League game, and I thought, oh, I'm not getting them here. I think it was a derby. We drew 2-2 with. Naismith got the equaliser. Osman. It was when Suarez dived in front of Moyes.
Oh yeah.
And that was my first Merseyside derby. And when my mate Matthew says, "Oh, I'll try and get some tickets for us," he says, "Oh no, we'll never get them." Then I got a phone call. "Oh, I've got them!" Like unbelievable. And we were in the main stand. We had a bit of a restricted view. It wasn't too bad. And obviously they went 2-0 up. And I just remember Moyes walking out with his hands in his pockets, like to confront Suarez, and he just didn't do anything.
Was that the slide one as well? Was that the
yeah.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, with the last minute.
Yeah,
that would have been a Suarez hat trick as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
that was the one where Suarez should have been off anyway. Remember, he did this stand in the first half.
And Morales as well.
Morales with the two exactly the same challenges. He stamped down on the Achilles.
Yeah,
that's what Thingy Bobby did as well.
And then Morales done it.
Exactly the same.
Yeah, Morales done it, didn't he? The year after to him.
He got him twice, didn't he?
Yeah, remember that one when remember when he was going to send Morales off, and they sent that remember that physio they had? He looked like a sitcom character from the 80s.
Yeah,
they sent him on to say something to the referee. I think the referee was Phil Dowd, wasn't it? And Dowd was definitely going to send him off, and then he just went no and just sent him off instead. He got a yellow.
Because that was the one where he caught him in his knee, wasn't it? I mean, it was a clear red card. But there's the one over the other side on the paddock where he stands on his back.
Yeah, when he's tangled up. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, lovely stuff. See, no matter what people think about Big Kev Morales, he'll do for me for that alone.
No, it is.
Any more crying in?
Constantly. Yeah, constantly. I do it.
I've got a love of Liverpool in finals. So when AC Milan beat them 2 years after had the jammy one against them, because I think who scored in the last couple of minutes to make it 2-0? Inzaghi scored a goal, and it was like poetry, because he rounded. I think would it have been raining in goal? Possibly.
It would have been.
He rounds him and almost takes it to the byline, but somehow squeezes it in from a tight little angle. But it was one of those where it just trickles so slowly, mate, and I was on my knees. Your eyes were just filled with water, and I was just looking all around the house because all of my family are Reds, and I was just so happy. The second one was when they got beat by Madrid, when Bale scored that overhead. And I remember there was 3-1, wasn't it? And I remember when he scored the one that Carriers fucked up. I was, again, all their family was sitting there, but like half-arse Kopites. They all pretend to be because it's a final. And he scored, right, and I was half-bladdered. And I was standing there, like, my eyes were all over the place again. And when they show pictures, like the kids and all that in the audience, in the stand, there's this kid who filmed his Liverpool kit on crying next to his dad, and I just started pointing at the fucking telly saying, "Poor dad, loving that little cunt, like, he's crying, he's gonna have a shit night, that little twat. I hope he grows up and gets bullied." And I honestly just started going ballistic in that.
Did you have a cigar on?
I don't know if you remember it, but you will remember it. It was when he got beat by Seville in the Europa final, and I think
that with Fanta Scruff.
Exactly the reason why. That exact reason why. Because we get taken the piss out of, wouldn't we, for was it Lille and all that, like getting fucking beat up and everything.
Almost the big one, isn't it?
And that screenshot, some people still use that screenshot of where he's got that in his mouth.
Yeah,
that was one of the greatest days on Twitter ever. That
amazing, absolutely amazing. There was pure anger there, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was because he was on Sky Sports, wasn't he? Before the game, giving it loads for Everton. And that's why. And he had a bottle of Fanta with him, didn't he? While he was on the telly. Incredible.
I cried it in for the cup semi-final in '85, the FA Cup. Because we scored, didn't we, with 4 minutes left?
It was right at the end, wasn't it? Yeah.
And I turned the radio off because I was only 6, so we obviously wasn't at the game. And then turned the radio off and said to me, "Dad, I'm not listening to anymore. We're not going to win." So we had teletext on, radio straight back on. Well,
teletext. The teletext.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we scored in the 86th minute, but by the time teletext had registered that I think it was the Bayern Munich second leg. So
I remember watching it. Did we play Wimbledon on New Year's Day in the 90s at some point?
yeah, it's not the one Ferguson scored 2.
Yeah, because I remember watching that game on teletext,
Yeah.
which was a grim experience, wasn't it? You're
Yeah.
just
There's
like
only about 20 people there as well, wasn't
past and you're waiting for yours to come back. No, nothing's changed.
302.
Yeah.
Foxy is bringing his usual level of sass to the show here. Here at the Blue Room, we like to support our Everton Dar listeners with shows like Blue Monday, so they feel at home with their views that Everton is still a bit shite, despite moving to a bright new future under the Freidkins. What's your favourite Everton Dar opinion? Right, Foxy, I am pulling you on this because I have seen no evidence to say that everything is a bright new future at the minute. I've been here too many times before and seen too many owners and seen too many transfer fuck-ups to think that, you know what, we're going to be fine. I think we will be, but I just cannot properly look forward to anything because I've done it too many times before and I completely refuse to now. So that is my mitigation for that. Favourite Everton Dar opinion, anyone? Ian, got one?
Just how we just complain about everything, and I mean everything from beer to, you know, how long the grass is, and
we're coming on to this in a minute.
You know, turnstiles, and do we have cards to get into the ground with, and you know, the chippy's not open at a certain time, so just stuff like that. You know what I mean? And
I think
why we got coolers
so
and Carlin
everything going wrong though. Isn't
Yeah.
it? Just like everything goes wrong, so it's like, well, why wouldn't you expect it to go wrong? Everything tends to shit, though.
Unlucky Alf from the fast show.
Yeah.
The thing is as well, they've sent us me Roma ticket. Obviously, everybody should have them by now. But when they send in the Roma tickets out, why don't they send your season ticket out as well? If you're a season ticket holder, because I'm still waiting for mine. You're probably still waiting for yours. You as well, Dave. You as well, John. You know what I mean?
I've got my season ticket, but unfortunately, it is a young adult, 18 to 21.
brave effort, Atlas.
I do moisturise. Come on, fucking hell. So I've got Jay's and he's got mine. So I mean, it should be fine because we always go to games together. But I know it's going to bite me on the arse at some point. Not changing that. But there we go. John,
mine's a topical current one. I believe we're second fiddle to Roma with the Freidkins.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
100%.
Absolutely. Yeah. If we do what Palace have done, that's definitely going in favour of Roma, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But although apparently we won't be because we're both owned by different companies, aren't we? We're owned by we're owned by Roundhouse, technically.
Okay.
And they're owned by something else.
Usmanov.
Usmanov, yeah.
Well, I heard this is what FSG did with the Reds. So their other teams were proud. So you know when the Reds are always moaning about they've got no money, because they weren't like, you know, even though they were breaking records. They're still spending
the Terry McDermott money, aren't they?
Yeah, but they still thought they should have had more investments. I think that's because there were other clubs owned by FSG that were getting more investments. But basically now they turn that on its head and they're just throwing all the money at them because they're in a position to do that. And you kind of think if the Freidkins were doing that with us, you can kind of see why. You know, Roma are a much better prospect at the minute. So,
and a better city.
For now.
Yeah. Well, for now, that's it, yeah. But you would imagine like that at some point, hopefully, that will flip on its head and will be the going concern then. But yeah.
Well, have you seen the FSG's relationship with the PIF, the Saudis?
I've heard about that recently,
so FSG have got a big stake in the PGA Golf, haven't they?
Have they really?
Yeah. And
there's Dave gone off golf.
There's Dave, yeah.
It's Dave going on golf now.
And so they are being... There's certainly lots of deals going on between FSG and the PIF, which ties in apparently with the Isaac deal. I mean, I'm not saying there's a link there, but it's, you know, you've got them PIF involved in Chelsea now, Liverpool.
They were always that side of it was always linked with Liverpool, wasn't it? Saudi was always linked with Liverpool for years and years and years, and it never came to fruition. That sort of thing seems to be like familiar these days, doesn't it? When you just find out that someone's got finger in a few pies, kind of thing.
So I think that's something that's going to come out over the next few months, and people are going to be a bit.
Yeah. What would your thoughts have been if Everton had been taken over by like the Saudi consortium sort of thing? Would you have still gone, or would it?
Certainly wouldn't have happened like those Geordies did with the fucking headscarves and
They
singing
had a
all that
party.
stuff.
They had a party outside
Yeah.
of St James's Park.
No, you can't just stop supporting your team, but I wouldn't have been happy. I wouldn't have been.
No.
I don't think.
It would have been.
Although there's a
that
few
much outrage,
journalists I would have pushed towards them.
Yeah.
What, Khashoggi the fuck out of them?
Yeah.
Dave?
The size of the new stadium, like the amount of shit people started talking about was like it has to end in 1878 and all that.
Oh, yeah.
The fact that they've got tickets
Like
for
it needs to be it had to be 101,878 and all this, and then people fuming because it wasn't big enough. Like, just like I don't know what that. And then when I went to the test event as well, it had loads of our fellas around me saying, "That looks like fucking Prenton Park on the other end, that north side. Who's going to bother sitting there? If you're an away fan, you're going to have a better time than me." And all this. It's like, what? Because obviously theirs is higher because it's right in the corner, isn't it? The away end.
I mean, I have got an issue with them being in that corner, to be honest.
I'm not asked it. Les, it's exactly like Spurs. It's literally Spurs.
It is. Yeah.
That corner.
Yeah.
But yeah, the amount of people who started kicking off when it was announced as 52,000 people, like, fucking hell, they best be able to add on to it as well. They best be able to, like, put more concrete in the fucking river so they can build it bigger. No.
But they can't expand it, can they?
No.
It's the English heritage, isn't it? That's the biggest. That's the.
Yeah, they'd have to be allowed to take the walls down and everything to do it, wouldn't
they?
Yeah.
So,
which is never happening.
Yeah, they have pushed it like with that the steepness of that south stand, haven't they? They pushed that as far as they can go.
They're going for
loads said to me that you can do what like City have done. You know, City have just kept on building on that away end at City.
Oh,
it's like
right,
three tiers now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you
can
build up, just not sideways.
They can't build up neither.
Why is that?
That's the height, maximum height that was allowed.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow, I might well be a dar now, you know, John.
I think
fucking shite club.
Although I have been told that the sewage treatment plant is being moved further up towards Litherland.
But hang on, that's heading towards my way in Sefton, that.
That's all right. You've got cheaper council tax, so you can have that. Yeah, no, apparently that's moving up. And somebody said that Everton might be looking to buy that land.
Right.
Okay. Was it not the other one that's Nelson where that's talking about, have we signed that or they're building something there?
Yeah, John's done an article on it. It's going to be a basketball court.
Yeah.
Just an outdoor one. Like what you've got in Everton Park.
The Everton Tigers are coming back, telling you. My favourite Everton Dar thing is that like the subgenre where like fellas of a certain age get blamed for everything. So like Lukaku left because someone called him trampoline shins, and that's fact. That's why he left. It's just this thing where about it's all your fault.
Yeah, because one random fella made a shout.
Yeah. Right, speaking of getting angry over stuff, got a few on Merseytravel on that trek to the new ground. So the Bridewell has asked, which fume has been your favourite this week? The ale, Merseytravel, or the painting of the walls? John, what's
Merseytravel?
Incredible.
Bobby Chariot. I just can't stand him, man. Did you see that on Radio City, Radio Merseyside last week? Where the guy's calling it a Bendy bus. It's not a Bendy bus. It's a rapid transit vehicle. I could have bought a Bendy bus if I'd wanted. And the fella's going, calm down. He's like, people are going to call it a Bendy bus, but it's not a Bendy bus. And you're just like,
oh, amazing.
Oh, come on, mate. I know you slept in your car the last few years. But absolute joke of a man.
Ian, what's been yours?
Ale.
I
remember just seeing, going on to Twitter, I think you mentioned something about beer the other week, a good change to whatever, and then just seeing like this blue Bud's on me, and I just thought, for me, Budweiser, I can have a bottle of it, then the taste after that's just not great, you know what I mean? But
yeah, you're right.
Like,
one's enough, isn't it?
One's enough, and then it's like, oh, what's that? But just people like, I can't believe it. They must have other things as well, just losing their head over ill. But at the end of the day, as we talked about before we went on air, there's places around, like you said, the terrace bar and stuff like that you can go to. But if they're going to charge £7 a pint, they've got no chance of people staying in after the game either.
No chance.
Crazy money.
That's it.
Crazy money.
Oh, just on the subject of beer, I was meant to say, Foxy, I'm drinking a beer with a unicorn on the front, just for the glitter hoof for you. Dave.
Yeah, I think it's the ale, because when we were talking about it, it's like it's pretty thick, isn't it? To put like £7 odd for a pint when you can walk 50 yards over the road and get one for pretty much half the price, or a little bit more than half the price. We were talking about this, weren't we, in the terrace place?
Yeah.
And apart from the fact it stinks of shit down there because of the sewage, I mean, it's gonna smell like that everywhere, isn't it? Down there?
Moorfields for years, but, you know.
True, yeah. But no one's, well, I think away fans will be fine paying £7. You get like the London clubs coming up where it's probably cheaper than what they pay at their ground.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Poverty prices, they think.
Listen, you tell them to pay double and they would.
Yeah.
Fucking rinse the twats.
I would, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Merseytravel for this. I just right down to the getting your steps in and everything. Which leads us on nicely, seamlessly onto the next question. How many steps in total do you think it will be from here to your seat, Bramley-Moore Dock?
Here is in our homes.
As in the Denbigh, sorry.
Oh, sorry, okay. I thought you were going to say
4,726.
Right, do you know what? I think that's about right, because it's 2 miles, which is about 4,500 steps. So, John, I think you bang on there.
No, 2 miles is more than 4,000 steps.
Apparently not.
No. Because I thought, because we take odds, I go for long walks sometimes, and you think, yeah, I've done about 450,000 steps here.
Yeah.
And you look when it's like 30 steps, you're like...
Well, do you know, it's funny because like I watch when I'm playing golf, the boring thing to say about it again, but playing golf, I'll generally do on a bog standard course that's like a 4 miler. I'll do about 12 to 14,000 steps. And I'll be like, oh, this is a long golf course, this. Then you don't take into account that when you hit the ball sideways, you go and zigzag across the holes rather than just in a straight line to the pin. And then like the walk between the holes. So yeah.
Yeah, I reckon you're right, John. I reckon it's going to be about that. Couple of quick fire ones here. Just need a one word answer to this. Given the Merseyrail advice earlier this week, what's your favourite step song? There is a right answer to this as well, by the way. Dave, will come to you first. I know you love your pop.
I do love me pop. I'm trying to think. It was like most get confused between steps and is this about? Hang on, did you say steps or
steps?
What's the other one? Club.
S Club 7.
Yeah, steps is hard. The one that they had when they like first came out.
5, 6, 7, 8. The cowboy one.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
that's the right answer. John, any advance on that?
Only a heartbeat away.
Oh, yeah, that's a great shout. That's a great shout.
Deep cut from steps there. I like it. Ian?
This is the name of the song and what should be happening to the band. Better Best Forgotten.
Yeah. Steps got a pass for me because of the lad being Lee Latchford Evans being an Everton fan.
Yeah.
I thought the other one was like a bit hypo.
H.
Yeah.
No, he's a Liverpool fan.
Oh, is he?
I've just
a Kopite, is he?
Just looks like one, doesn't he?
Yeah, fair enough. Just again, need another one word answer to this. Laura has asked, could you beat Humphrey's Echo in a race from Moorfield to the Hill Dickey? I'm going to say yeah. Dave?
Absolutely not.
Ian?
I don't even know. By the way, Dave, he's a lovely lad. I don't think I've met him in person. I don't know what size he is. I don't know what weight he is, but he will beat me.
A bit of context. I think he's around my size, and he's a referee, so he will have a decent level of fitness as well. But
I'd chip him up though for being a ref.
Yeah, he beat me.
Yeah, John.
Well, everyone can see me, so I'm not going to even bother to find that with an answer.
That's why. That is why we shouldn't be doing this on YouTube. That sort of question, you know.
I don't care.
I don't care. I'd be happy for them to beat me, to be honest with you.
But what the question wasn't asked was, if I'm in a taxi, is he going to?
Well, yeah. There's actually no way to sort of.
Yeah,
it could be like wacky races in the end.
It's a bit. Yeah, it's a bit like. Will there ever be a boy who swims faster than a shark?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, what if you jump a bendy bus and he's on an easy on the
No, it's a rapid transit vehicle.
Sorry, yeah. Matt Flusk has asked, do we all need to just chill out a bit? Of course we do, yeah. Dave, any thoughts on it?
in Everton relations, yeah, he's right. We do. Although, like, admittedly, I'm less stressed out as I normally am, which is a rarity. But yeah, I think stuff like the transfer thing, like people are fuming about Grealish, and I actually like the lad, regardless of the fact that he loves to have a bifter and a piss. And get on the piss, like sometimes during the game, but that's fine by me. I just want us to get some fucking players. I don't care who they are now.
Do you know what the thing I was just fuming about transfers is? Like, I mean, it can really bite you in the arse, can't it? Because there's been so many times where I've been like, we don't want that player, he's shite him. He's been good. I mean, I remember being completely underwhelmed when we signed Kevin Campbell. I was like,
I thought he was finished when we signed him.
He's all right, but he was fucking as everyone knows, he was class.
Yeah.
But you just don't know, do you? Because a player can be like all right, mediocre, and then he can come here and he can just like go off.
Yeah.
Or he can be shit off like Sandro and go the other way. So yeah, I think we do need to chill out, John.
I'm gonna say no.
No.
Because I'm like Emperor Palpatine, I'm absolutely living off the fumes of other people's anger. I think I absolutely love it. I'm sitting here just going, just sucking it all in. Like Colin Robinson of What We Do in the Shadows.
That's the name of my cat.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because of him?
Yeah.
Oh, he's the greatest TV character of all time.
Incredible. Do you know what?
A great joke.
I didn't like the baby Colin Robinson. I hated that.
No, I didn't like that, but I did like
Colin Robinson's incredible.
And the thing is, it's such a great joke. Anyone who's worked in any kind of work environment knows an energy vampire.
I want to add to chill out as well, and ironically might cause fume about this, but people going like you've got the dicks out when it comes to saying we've got a player coming, and ones who like do it faster than others, and because I don't know if you see my Twitter in the last couple of days has been really, really funny with all of that.
I did notice it, yeah.
Someone put a league table of who's the most reliable and all that, and I just replied in jest. Even though the problem is my opinion, I just put Paddy Boylan, no one else.
It is.
And I got messages, I got abuse, got told that I didn't have respect for people. It's like it's fucking transfers.
You want a news source? It's Paddy Boylan. It is.
That's it. Yeah. Bad news. Bad news.
I'm always going to go with Charles Stevenson.
That's the man, mate.
Yeah,
he's the one.
He's the real deal.
And who was the other one? India Kalia or something as well.
He got one right, didn't he?
Did he? Yeah.
Yeah, he got. Who was it?
After all these years,
Ornstein's just said that he got it right. I can't remember. It was quite a big signing as well.
But was he? I remember that. It was recently, wasn't it?
Yeah, but no, he was taking the piss a bit old. Yeah, he was, but he actually did make this rumor up, and then it's come true. Yeah.
Just a massive account, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ian, you're a very chilled fella. Do we all need to chill out?
I think we do. Because we were going to get players as time went on. I mean, obviously, get this American tour out the way, which I thought we were very poor first two games. Made us look a little bit better after Man United, but we were going to get things done. And I think we want everything done yesterday as Everton. We wanted it in, done, ready, and away, which could be the right thing to do.
Yeah.
But I think talking about Grealish coming in and stuff like that, and Dave, talk about Grealish, we just mentioned there. He was in Washington, just down the road, in a pub from me, a few months ago. It was a Jordan Pickford's brothers christening, and
really,
I think he whacked a couple of grand behind the bar, or put some money behind the bar and give some to the.
I think I've heard about this.
To the big boy. Yeah.
Was that a social club? Wasn't it like a working man's club? Wasn't it? Yeah.
Basically about half a mile away from me.
I mean, Ian's basically confirmed he's best mates with Jordan Pickford, so this is happening.
It's happened.
Yeah.
It's already happened. That
it ain't exclusive.
John Morton Sports News. It's already happened, and everyone else will flip because he knows more.
Yeah, no, I want him. I don't care. He's a footballer, and I've sat through Mitch Ward on the right wing. I've sat through Mark Pendridge on the left. I've sat through. I know you all seem to like him, but I despise Kevin Morales. I used to call him the Belgian Beagry.
Since the pen with West Brom got me against them, like.
Yeah. No, mine was before that. I don't know. It's when I saw his gold limo or whatever, gold roller or whatever he had, Rolls Royce.
Gold limo.
Yeah, it's just like, no.
I could top that though. Lucas Neal had gold keks, didn't he?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's to cover the shite, wasn't it? When he found out that Carragher's family were going to kill him, but little Davy Tomo has a word.
Little Davy Tomo was going to do him in with Carragher. Christ alive.
Some story that isn't
In
it?
the Trafford
Yeah.
Centre of all places, Jesus.
And the worst thing is, it's actually in Carragher's book, so it's not like he's,
Yeah.
it's like someone should have read that and gone, yeah, mate, do you want to put that in?
Yeah.
Because you're already a bellend.
Nothing else to put in. Go on, stick that
Yeah.
in. You might as well.
But everyone else is going to know you're a bellend now.
Liam has asked us, well, this is more of a statement. Should we keep the blue cone at Hill Dickinson Stadium as a permanent 2 fingers up to the Les Dennis wannabe Kopite from 5 years ago? And if so, what should we name it? I'm thinking Aruna Cone A, up the fucking Toffees, you beast. I mean, you're not beating that. It's like, yeah,
No,
yes,
that's the name.
That's it.
Yeah.
I genuinely believe the cone should be our mascot like Dixie was in the 90s.
Oh, God, yeah.
A foam mascot just going around.
The cone, yeah.
Yeah.
You double it up though and put the toffee girl with the cone on her head.
Yeah.
Something
That's
like
an
that.
incredible
You know, Mr. Testicles with that on its head.
Well, no,
Or the condom. You could use it as the condom and put a little hole at the top.
A little winking condom.
Yeah.
Mr. Testicles is the greatest living Evertonian.
Oh, absolutely. Amazing.
Or either him or Changy the Elephant with Louis Spence. One of the two.
That was class, that. But,
has there ever been a more camp montage than Louis Spence and Changy?
No.
Oh, no.
It was...
The little dance he's doing in front of him.
I love Louis Spence. I think he's brilliant.
He's just gone missing for years, hasn't he? What's happened to him?
He had a breakdown, apparently.
Oh, did he?
So
Yeah.
Well,
Same
on
old
Mr. Testicles, it's just like, it's the smile on the face when that picture of him where he looks like he's going to absolutely belt one from the halfway line. It's just that big smile when he looks he's going to strike one. They haven't bothered dressing as like his bottom half. He's got a pair of snide shorts on.
Does anyone remember Stamp, who used to be on When Scars Are Grey on Twitter?
Yeah.
That's what he had him as his profile picture. That's all it just reminds me of Stamp. So I have no idea what Stamp looks like. But in my head, he looks like he is Mr. Testicles. That's it.
Yeah.
That's not a costume. That's him.
Yeah.
It's been a weird.
It's just the way they didn't bother. He didn't bother with his short. Just a pair of white shorts and some long tails. He just couldn't be asked.
Right, we'll move on. We've got about 10 minutes. Everyone good for that?
Yeah.
Right, Chris has asked if the new ground had the sweet shop, what would be in your halftime 10p mix?
Wow.
Love this. Just a bag of flying saucers for me, thanks. Dave?
The cherries, the cherries that you get in a
cherry, Haribo.
Yeah, or the strawberries as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But they always tend up like when you go somewhere to get them, they're rock hard because they've probably been there about 15 years.
Yeah.
Ian?
There's got to be a penny bubbly because that was when remember the penny bubblies you got at the bottom of the screw balls.
Yeah.
If you got one of them, man, can I get one of them? Can I get a bubbly? Aye, go on.
Mate, that was sugar invested. That was
totally.
Oh god, yeah.
Sugar on crack.
That was no sleep, was it, for 3 weeks?
Yeah, that's it.
Blue tongue and everything.
Be all right going to school with that.
Fizzy cola bottles and what else would I have? And
any
some
pink
white milk
shrimps?
bottles as well. Yeah. Oh, them little mice, remember them little chocolate mice?
The little white chocolate mice, yeah.
Yeah.
Or what would they call? Would they call jazzies? The little white chocolate things with hundreds of thousands on.
Oh
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they were belted as well. John, what you having in the bag?
10 milk bottles.
Oh,
Bland,
that,
bored, just like me.
Mine would be 10 flying saucers. So
Yeah. I love the milk bottles.
Follow-up question from Chris. How many Toffee Doughnuts could you eat in one sitting? I am in the doghouse for this, actually, because when we were at the second test event, Louise really wants the Toffee Doughnuts, and I queued up for ale instead. And by the time we got the beer, he'd run out of donuts. And
how much today then? How much are the donuts?
I can't remember.
£18.
I need to kick off like a card again.
Yeah, doing about 7 or 8 quid.
Yeah, just go to Greg's and take your own.
Yeah, just get a bit of blue ice and something like that.
Get a caramel donut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unparalleled, then. Untouchable. Custard in the middle. Incredible. How many? Right, we'll just do a quick ballpark figure. John, how many in one sitting?
None. I don't like donuts.
Fair enough, Dave. Scoffing.
Let's be honest, mate. I'm no small fella. I can go through. Like I reckon I could hit double figures with them.
Double figures. It's a sizable donut. Like there's a lot going on.
Me missus has one, and
I'm saying more than that. Then
we'll do that, Brighton. Okay.
If you've got the 300 quid to get the 10, yeah.
While everyone's watching the crossbar challenge, we'll do our own challenge with that.
We like a reboot of Cool Hand Luke. How many hard boiled eggs?
Just slipping a donut in. Ian, how many?
I'd have one, get halfway through and say, it's too sweet, that.
Yeah.
I'm more of a savoury. I'd soon have a sausage roll or a pie or something like that.
I don't know about that, but you've just been saying about the screw balls. They're the sweetest sugary things ever.
No, like the chocolate and the chocolate and stuff like that. I couldn't eat the whole donut like that, especially like seriously huge.
I tell you what, last week I had 2 sausage rolls from Sayers on Thursday. Oh my god, it was incredible. Sayers. There's a Sayers by us.
Got to be sausage and bean.
I thought Sayers had gone.
No,
Sayers still goes. I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
Square, isn't it?
I was driving in from home then, and there's one over about, I don't know, half a mile from ours. So I just stopped off and got some jam donuts, funnily enough. And I got some sausage and bean pasty, which they're outstanding sausage and bean pasties.
My whole world's being shook now.
Oh, yeah. Mate, have you missed Sayers?
Well, I have missed it.
Well, in your fairness,
I don't go into town though.
The logo is completely different, isn't it? It's like
it's still like it's maroon. It's not like the last one I saw.
It's like you wouldn't even. You wouldn't notice it was a Sayers from a little bit of a distance because it's like a colleague was going through it. You know what I mean? It looks like this classy establishment, which isn't because it's just still Sayers.
Yeah, I remember the one on. Go on, sorry. No, go on. Sorry, there was one on West Derby Road.
Yeah.
And just by Green Lane, and on there was some Chubrook Ninja that put on it. Greg's is better, just And this was when Greg still wasn't that famous in Liverpool. So this was like the mid to late 90s.
Didn't he do like blackface and stories? Like, wasn't it like what was it called? Like Scram for a Quid or something? What was it called?
Pound
Bakery.
Yeah.
Scram for a Quid.
In the unlikely event that anyone's ever on the Woodchurch estate, there's a Sayers on Hoole Road. There you go. Couple on that Geordie Bowlhead now. How do all the Scousers know when it's Scouse Week in Ibiza? Who decides? Bit of context for this. Laura's saying basically everyone in Ibiza at the minute's wearing on cloud and little bags. So how do they all know?
When you get photos with Lineker's brother?
Yeah, that's bad times.
What's his name?
Gary.
Wayne.
Gary. both of them now he's out of work.
No, he's just signed for ITV, hasn't he, Gary Lineker?
Has he?
Yeah, he's presenting a game show.
Yeah.
And then Good Times have followed this up by which current and which past Everton player was most fancy in a fight with the Ibiza final boss? Christ, that got boring quickly, didn't it?
Yeah.
There's only one.
There's only one answer, isn't it, Ian?
There's only one answer.
There's only one answer.
It's from Washington.
Yeah.
And it's not me.
It's got to be JP1. He'd flatten him.
Of course.
You see, when you said final boss, I was confused last night. Normally, the final boss in any game is the hardest one to beat and is hard as nails. So I was hoping that he was hard as nails and we could put Nick Barmby in with him.
Yeah, I thought you're right. Yes, I think that who's the one out of Mario?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Rock on the wrestling calls himself the final boss now as well.
Yeah. So Nick Barmby. And hopefully he gets absolutely smashed everywhere.
Chuck him to the
25 years and I'm still not over it.
I'll pay £7 a pint.
No, mate. I'd pay £7 a pint, £10 a donut for that.
Yeah.
Right, finish off on some random stuff. Stephen, what's the weirdest brag you've ever heard? Was at Legoland last week, and in the Merseyrail London part, I heard someone brag that they once had an interview in the Gherkin building. Fair enough.
The weirdest brag
there.
I've got one.
Go ahead.
was once on the bus listening to two girls talking, and one of them said, "I haven't had an STD in 6 months."
Jesus.
And for all those interested in bus routes, it was the 14 from Croxford to town.
Dave's cleaning up his bus pass here now, aren't you?
I know, mate. Yeah, Paddy Boylan would love that. Paddy Boylan would love that bus pass, mate. Sorry.
I mean, I don't think we can top that one.
No,
No,
I don't. I
I think
don't.
to make that one. That's
It's not even worth answering that.
It's not. I mean, you're not beating that.
You won the game, mate. It's your first effort. You fucking won.
Well, I can't take the credit. She's got to take all the credit.
I mean, fair play to the girl. She's done
Yes.
well, really,
How long ago was this, John? How long ago was it?
It was about 5 years ago.
Wonder what she's doing now.
Asking for a friend there, Dave.
It's probably in the in the GU medicine clinic.
Working in the walk-in centre.
Can you imagine a friend on the bus saying, "You jammy bastard"?
She's getting the 14A instead of the 14.
Yeah.
Tommy has asked, which film is so good you wish you were watching it for the first time again? His is The Shawshank Redemption. I ruined that film by reading the book first.
I can't believe you just said I was going to say that. But
Tommy's he asked the question. That's it.
I read the book. I read the book well before. It was in 4 seasons, wasn't it?
Yeah, Rita Hayworth and The Shawshank Redemption it was called, wasn't it?
No, the book's not better. It's on par with each other.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, once you've read the book, it takes the surprise out of the film, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think.
Is the book the same sort of story?
It's
a Stephen King short story. Well, is it 4 past midnight, John?
I thought it was 4 seasons. No, it is. It's 4 past midnight, isn't it? Because it's got the breathing methods in. Act, pupil, and something else. I can't remember.
Walking one as well.
Yeah, the long walk that they just done a film of. Yeah.
There you go, Mailbag Book Club. John, what's yours?
Star Wars. Now, this is not me watching it for the first time, but I'd love to have seen the original Star Wars when it came out.
Yeah.
Now we're so blasé, we've seen everything. But do you know that opening scene where it comes over, you see the ship and then you see the bigger one after it?
Yeah.
That would have looked absolutely amazing when you've not seen anything like that before.
Yeah, it was incredible.
Revolutionary, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because I remember it, even like as a kid, I was never into any sci-fi apart from Star Wars because it all looked shit compared to Star Wars. None of it looked as good. Yeah, that would have been incredible, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I do love that scene in The Simpsons. It's one of those flashbacks episodes where Homer walks out of The Empire Strikes Back. He's Luke's father.
You would have thought that. Now, the best one of them is Austin Powers 2, where they're in space, and Dr. Evil goes, "Austin, I am your father."
Yeah.
And he goes, Are you really? And he goes, "No, I don't know why I said that. I can't back it up."
He was with some girl on the 14A. That's what it was.
It's behind us. Quadrophenia.
Oh, Quadrophenia.
Yeah, love it.
Absolutely.
It's one of them films I'd never get tired watching it.
I don't like Quadrophenia.
No?
No, I really like it. I'm just winding it up.
I've never seen it. It's another one of them films that I've never seen again, which I should feel ashamed about.
Yeah,
that's brilliant.
Yeah, it is a belter.
We've all wanted to tell the boss to stick the Franken machine up their arse, haven't we?
Oh, definitely.
Or other such other, you know.
I think for me, maybe 7. Saw that on the pictures, and it was incredible.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the 73 one.
Yeah.
Steph Sheen will agree with me on this. I just remember the first time I watched it, it was just so grimy and horrible. It just left you feeling grim at the end of it. Which, isn't usually a nice feeling, but it was like when you feel something with a film.
Yeah.
It's
another one as well. That's Point Break, the original Point Break.
Break's amazing. The original.
Yeah, not the remake.
Dead Presidents.
Brilliant. Love it.
Yeah, so good.
Arrival as well.
Can I answer this?
You said that you showed that redemption, didn't you?
I said I was going to say that.
Oh, go ahead then.
So I've got, and I reckon use a law like this. Usual Suspects.
Yeah, it's about that.
Yeah, and I have to put it in.
It's kind of ruined though, isn't it? The Usual Suspects.
It's
same with 7. It's
no, but I mean, it's kind of ruined by Bryan Singer directing it and Kevin Spacey,
Kevin Spacey
star
being
in it,
in
you
it.
know.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
well, Brian Singer's worse than Spacey, isn't he? If you
Oh,
read
shit,
about him.
I don't know that story. I
Obviously, I'm not going to say it here because
I might not dig into it though.
yeah,
Was he on the
Just think
14
of,
here?
Legality doesn't matter in this show, mate.
more on the 68, this one.
Yeah.
Not on the 14.
And the other one I was going to say, like you talk about sci-fi, Jurassic Park was amazing for 1993.
Oh,
Oh
God,
yeah,
The
amazing.
CGI still hold up on that.
Do you know what? The graphics in the CGI on that's better than the modern day ones.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
But they're actually shite.
although
I saw the other one.
I still have a problem with it. All this thing, and it's reliant on one man. So Jurassic Park must have been probably
Have
the
you seen-
NHS.
Do you know when
all
you
the
talk
computery
about
stuff.
like? I was going to say, do you know when you talk about like The Simpsons and Homer going on to what was it? The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
The one with you know, it's down to one little old fella decides to make dinosaurs out of DNA.
Yeah.
And on Family Guy, I think Peter goes to go to the toilet for the shit, opens the door to come out, and he's into Jurassic Park, and on the helicopter with that Hammond, and he just turns him and he just goes, "There it is." You know, at the start of the film when they go there, mate. It's fucking brilliant.
I think my favourite bit in Jurassic Park was when Newman got eaten by the raptors.
Who are you talking? Who's just
Newman
what name did you?
Newman
What?
off Seinfeld.
Oh, I thought you got his name wrong in the film.
Oh no, it'll always be Newman off Seinfeld. Right, we will finish. We can just have one word answers to this. Don't need any context, and it's Warren's question. What's your favourite planet, Dave?
Saturn, just the different one, isn't it? The rings.
Hey, look at the ring, yeah. Ian?
Animal. The one with David Attenborough.
K218b.
Oh yeah, the one that's
planet. Yeah,
the one that's like 2.5 sizes bigger than Earth, but
yeah.
exactly the same.
And do you reckon it's the one where there's probably going to be life? So
Yeah.
What if it's full of gobshites like this one though?
well, it will be, won't it?
It's bound to be in it.
And you know one of them's going to have a fucking shirt with Carlsberg or Candy on.
First thing you see when you get off the space shuttle, isn't it? The fucking Carlsberg top walking past.
Yeah. Or one of those minty Kenny coats.
Yeah, a piss stain Kenny coat. I'm gonna go. Oh yeah, Dave, with you, Saturn. Just looks boss. There we go. Right, that's it for this week's mailbag. Thanks to John. Solid debut there.
No,
I think
I enjoyed that.
On a par with
Nice
Tony
one,
Coffees. Definitely.
I was hoping you were going to say Neil McDonald's.
Glenn Keely's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thanks to John, thanks to Ian, thanks to Dave, thanks to everyone who sent questions in. That has been it for this week's mailbag. We will catch you next week.